So today we are starting modules and packages. So let me begin. So modules and imported statements. Python code is written in a file, we know that, and pass the script as an input to Python interpreter. So for example, we have a code written here like this. So let's name it as python_file.py. And then we have two variables defined in this Python file. So one is the first equals Larry, and another variable named last equals contains the value David. Now what we are trying to do here is just simply passing these values into the print function and printing a message hi, followed by the value stored in the first variable and the value stored in another variable named last. So when I run this code, it will, like Python 3 python_file.py, it will actually print hi Larry David. So a module is a file containing Python code that can be used by other modules or scripts. So this is a module. You may consider this as a simple module. I can use this thing in another code. So this would be considered as a module. So it is available, a module is made available to use for other modules via the import statement. So we have already used import statement before, like import math and import any other module, but you are going to study more in depth what imported statement is and how it works. So once a module is imported, any object defined in that module can be accessed using a dot notation. Let's take an example again. So we have the same example, and this time we have named it as names.py, and we have two variables defined in this module. First equals Larry and last equals David. So I have another module with the name print_names.py. So what I'm doing here is I'm importing this module here with import names, and you can see here I'm not specifying the extension, the .py, the py extension. So whenever we have to import the module, we just write its name, import names. And what I'm doing here is print hi and overriding the default value of end parameter in the print function, or just providing it a space. And then what we are printing next is we have to fetch the variable value of the variable first, which is defined in names.py. So how we can access that value is, first of all, write the module name that we are importing, which is names, and with the help of dot notation we can access anything defined in this module that is being imported, whether it be a variable, whether it be a function or a class or whatever. So names dot first will go to the names file and access the value associated with the variable name first. Okay, and same is the case with the names dot last. So when I execute this code, print_names.py, it would print the same thing which we have seen before, hi Larry David. So in this example, there are only two variables in this file, but there might be a time when you come across a certain condition where you have a very complex file. So instead of writing everything again in the module that you are currently working, you would want to import everything that you have already written or somebody has written already. So you would want to just import those modules, those functionality into your file and get going further.